Hi, I'm Dr. John Young. Even though my name is Young, we all age. And as we get older, we have a lot of diseases that show up. Cardiovascular disease, cancers, thinning of the skin, arthritis. We slow down. And so it's called senescence, meaning that as we age, all cells they divide so many times and they stop dividing and they die out and new cells come in. But as we age, the cells don't die off. They continue to struggle on producing new cells that don't work well and tremendous amount of toxic material. And that is the root cause of the cancers, the autoimmune diseases, the arthritis. The body is just not like what it was when we were 20 years old. So looking at our immune system, which has a lot to say with how we age, I started looking at natural killer cells. And you can get that from umbilical cord blood, you can get a lot of different ways. And I try everything that my patients do, other than childbirth. I have not done childbirth, but I've tried myself or on my family. So I have a friend of mine who is a longtime tennis pro, and his knees are terrible, severe arthritis in his knees. A professional dancer, been to the world championships, and her feet, especially the one toe, is arthritic, and dancing is just a killer, but she still has to work through it. And then I tried on myself, giving myself natural killer cells. And I did it in my hand because I'm having problems with arthritis in my hand. So I gave myself some natural killer cells. And after about 6 weeks, I noticed I could close both hands, make a fist, and before I couldn't because the swelling and the pain was so bad. No pain. Then I had a little bit of basal cell carcinoma up here on my forehead, and always bleeding, never healing, completely gone. And I'd be working out in the garden during the day, and I'd come in and, where's all this blood? All these cuts on my arm, because my skin is thinning. Thinning skin is a sign of aging, as that happens to everyone. And all of a sudden I noticed no more bruising under the skin, no more cuts. The skin is thicker, like when I was 20 or 30. Talking to my buddy, the tennis player, John, whatever those natural killer cells did, it's amazing. No problems with my knees at all. No problems. With the dancer, I said, I don't know if these are going to work because you're taking dancing classes 3-4 times a week, getting ready for these world tournaments and all of that. You don't take a break. And she says, John, it was at about the 6-week mark that I noticed that movements that I could never do with my large toe and some of these dancing things that I was doing, I can now do. The pain is not all gone. It is about 60-70% gone. It's bearable. I can actually enjoy dancing. And so just letting people know that this whole idea of getting the immune system better, and when the immune system fails, we age and we die. That you can, and the sages are saying this, you can rebuild that immune system. And natural killer cells are probably the best way to do it. You can take vitamin C, vitamin E, all of those things, do patches, but natural killer cells, and even the large institutions are saying this, when it comes to stopping these cells that are just damaging, causing these chronic diseases in our body, natural killer cells seem to be the way to go.